Alright, real quick, time for devlog number 22. As you can see, Nameless is on the title screen. We're continuing that tradition from the Rise devlogs, where the character will show up on the title screen. The devlog after they're shown off for the first time. If we hit play, you can see that the Bison character sprite thing is working now, no flashing images or anything. Gonna play as Gregor for the... No, I'm gonna play as Thomas. I was gonna pick Gregor where I haven't picked him in a while. He's been buffed, by the way, but playing as Thomas because I kind of need to show off all of the things. So, number one, new health bars. I'm gonna let the Bone Hermit hit me. As you can see, it decreases, and behind it's gray now, you know, to show where the health used to be. It's revolutionary. And something that probably shouldn't have been in the game from the beginning. As you can see, that applies to enemies too. And another thing about enemies, as you can see, the Bone Hermit now has a unique hit frame whenever it gets hit. This applies to all enemies that don't take knockback from hits and or die in one hit. I picked Thomas for this because he's the only one who's basic. It doesn't have enough knockback strength to friggin' knock back the Bone Hermit, and therefore he is literally the only character where that sprite can apply. Gruntuses do not have that. Do not have the whole, like, Gruntuses do not have the whole, you know, hit frame thing where they always die in one hit. Anubrok also does not have the hit frame thing. There's no real reason for that other than, you know, you're not supposed to hit Anubrok, even though he does have friggin', you know, a knockback sprite. Dariskin, who is the lizard enemy spawned by Ozocold, yes, that is his name, also does not have a hit frame. The Lassers, the enemies from Stage 2, do, and all the bosses do as well. As you can see, the boss health bar has been affected by the health bar change thing as well. And Vindictus has the hit frame. Vindictus' knockback has also been fixed. It's been bugged for a majority of the game's development, but I have fixed it. So that's neat, I guess. The frames have also been, like, the invincibility frames have also been altered after an enemy's knocked back. As you can see, there's the Laster's hit frame, but, yeah. Ozocold's hit frame, he has them, same with Boulder. They don't show up that often where they're almost constantly attacking. Their hit frames aren't very, because the hit frames only show up if you hit them when they're not attacking. And with Ozocold and Boulder, you're going to be hitting them while they're attacking. So you'll be able to see the hit frame, just not often with those two. Because again, it doesn't show up while the enemy's attacking if you hit them while they're attacking. That's a holdover from like the normal enemies, because the size of the normal enemies basically means you're not going to be hitting them while they're attacking, because their hurt box and their hitbox are almost the same size, because, you know, that's how that works, versus Ozocold, whose hurt box is significantly larger than his hitbox. As you can see, you can kind of see it there. If I hit in between these, like, peck attack, like there. No, wait, frick, he did the fireball. There. Nope. There we go. Got it. Stage 3 is still yet to be retextured. It's still in this state of existence. As you can see, the crystals don't have, well, I tried to hit one and I missed, but you'll be able to see it up here because there's one way closer to where you can jump. But yeah, the crystals don't really have, hit frame, I mean the hit sprite either, where they always die in one hit. As you can see, Boulder has it. His is very slight, and as you can see, I fixed the dash, so that's cool. But Boulder's whole hit frame thing is very slight. It really just is him throwing his head back and opening his mouth a little bit. And he's attacking almost constantly, so you won't see it that often, but whatever. And that's really all I want to show off in the new devlog. I guess I'll show off how Gregor has been buffed. He's only been buffed, really, in the sense that his attacks take less time to, you know, go. Because where Bison and Nameless exist now, and they have around the same damage, but their moves are significantly faster, I had to decrease Gregor's to compensate. I don't think he's broken or anything now for decreasing that, but he's at least on par. and has a purpose. The spin is the real damage dealer, though, because it usually hits an enemy twice before it ends, because of how long it is and how short the friggin' hit and how short enemies' invincibility frames are. It usually hits twice, which basically means you can just like friggin' cream bosses in like seconds. Like, look, that was really friggin' fast. At least I think it was. I haven't really timed the other characters' completion times for Vindicus, but as you can see, you have the same health bar fixes apply to Bison as well, and Nameless. By the way, when Nameless and Bison comes out, if you're going to be one of those people who spams the slide, don't pick Bison. Bison's slide actually has a lower knockback stat than Nameless's slide does. So do not pick Bison if you want to be a person who spams the charge. It is less effective as Bison.